things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Could not make his way to the corner. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Matt, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. He'll do it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
On third down, he drops the throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So Notre Dame's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the sophomore running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. The run inside. It's Young. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They'll run it from the gun. Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Throwing, Carr. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Using his legs, it's Mobley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to pass, it's Carr. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This is kind of like Vegas in gambling. You got a big completion there on third down. You've set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on fourth down, hoping to get a touchdown.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he's in! Touchdown, Irish! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. Red pass, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a run.
The Irish send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with the quarterback and the receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Handoff for Jarrett. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's incomplete on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A pick 6. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Townsend. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Gets it out fast. Breaks free and he might be gone. Touchdown, Purdue! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy was able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Carr unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Young.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Walton. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting to.
There's some room. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The lone back's got it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their 2nd. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab for a big play. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overtime.
All the Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they get
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Now on first down from the 40. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes a deep grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 21 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Crimson Tide who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in West Lafayette.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Play action, C.J. Carr. Gets away. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. The run inside. It's Walton. On the move at the 30. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gonna run it. It's Mobley. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To the air on first down. Looking left. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Again, it's Jared Gibson. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Handoff to the single back. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Going to the run, it's Young. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
From the gun on third down, Carr. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the outside. At the 35, he's open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. The 10. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
And we saw the tape coming into this football game, and we knew he was kind of hot, right? Like, he had over 100 yards rushing last week, now over 100 again in a rivalry game. It feels like deja vu. And this defense has got to be like, man, not again. Like, getting beat up again in a big-time matchup with all the adrenaline, all the attention. A lot of disappointment on that defensive side.
They want that clock to run. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They go right back to it. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. Going for the marker on the ground. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Might have a chance. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson one more time. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
Has it! And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Walton. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Mobley. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And that is how we will wrap this one up.